Happy Thursday. Welcome back into another Microsoft Flight Sim 2024 live stream. Apparently, today was a bad day to be flying earlier on because there were all sorts of authentication issues that Asobo or Azure was having on the Microsoft front. Good thing I'm flying at night. Well, at least nighttime, my time. And, you know, most of the world. Well, half the world, right? So we have a very big Beyondatc update that came out. I know every single one of their updates, they say it is minor, but this one is a very big one that's been in the works for quite a while now. And for those who have early access, or experimental, I should say, they've been using it like myself for what, it's been probably a month and a half or so, I would say, right? Maybe longer. And it's gone great. There have been some hiccups here and there. The most recent patches for it, or hot fixes, or minor updates to it, have broken a few things. But they obviously, you know, you're using experimental, and they always say that they could break things. And they did. But they fixed them. So here we are on the early access. Yes, we're on the early access build, which is the one that everyone has. So if you own the $30 version of Beyondatc, you now have this access. And there are a lot of things that they updated. We'll go over the notes once we get up in the air. But one of the biggest things, of course, is local voices, along with a lot of the CPDLC stuff behind the scenes. So if you are into that kind of stuff, which is the FENIX, I think is the only plane we can do that with right now. But I think the 777 will be coming at some point once PMG gets it integrated, I think is what I heard, right? and I'm not quite sure about any other planes. The first flight you can see up there at the top, we're going to go from Washington Dulles to Greensboro, sorry, in a 777, and then we have a second flight, and we'll see about a third, but definitely the 2 flights for the night. We'll kind of see how the timing is and all that jazz, and see how things go. So for this first flight, we're going to go ahead and use the basic voices in Beyondatc for the controller, and for the traffic, we're going to use local voices. Now, I've normally been running with local voices for the traffic and premium voices for the controller. But we're going to see how things work out, because this has been one of the issues that we've been seeing with the experimental build of Beyondatc, and we're going to see if that's been rectified or not. Irishman, welcome on in. Insert random stuff here. Welcome on in. I love that name still. And Crashing Leo, of course, welcome on in. And AG, welcome in as well. I'm downloading the new update right now. Fantastic. We're going to go ahead and see how it is on this very first flight. Let's go ahead and jump into the cockpit of this beautiful 777. Hopefully your week's been great. Hopefully your Thursday's been fantastic. Irishman's been busy working on new routes with Flylex over on New Sky. So let's go over here to the left first and go to electronic flight bag. Request our SimBrief information. So I wonder if the sim's going to be cranky today, being that there have been some server issues. Hopefully not. I've kind of peeked around a little bit at some streams that's been going on throughout the day, and seems to be okay. But whenever there's a server outage, obviously things can go wrong very fast. But hopefully it doesn't happen for this flight. It's been operational now for a few hours. I think, like, what, 2 hours probably? Okay, so now we're just waiting for the GPS to pop up. Now, I'm not going to be using First Officer in this one. I'm not going to be using Cabby, nothing like that for this flight, especially since it's cargo. But because I'm actually considering looking at options when it comes to add-ons, I'm going to go ahead and build a list over the weekend and kind of see what add-ons I use the most, which I don't. And the ones I don't, I'm going to start looking to remove off the system and try to get closer to a vanilla version of Flight Sim 2024. No apparent reason. Like, the sims run really, really well, especially when I'm not streaming. It runs even better. But when I stream, of course, you're using more resources. And it's going to be hard to narrow down, though, what programs I want to keep and what I don't. So I have to build that list. Again, I don't know off the top of my head of anything I'm not going to be using. But we'll figure it all out together. I'm expecting runway 30 here out of Dulles. So let's go ahead and pop that in. Activate, execute. Over to performance, we're going to go to 0 fuel weight. Pop that in there. Accept this, and we're climbing up to flight level 280 for this flight. Whoops. Clear all this stuff. 280. Popped it up here at the top. And let's go ahead and grab our performance information. That's going to be here. And we're going to go to performance tool. Runway 30. Try to. 3. Gosh dang it. 3 zeros on the... Oh my gosh. On the bottom here. Import, 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 import. Calculate. And it's going to be a takeoff 2 and 49. So takeoff 2 and 49 on the temp. Takeoff and flaps are 5. CGs. And let's go ahead and put our V-speeds in. Clear out the errors. All looking grand there. I heard the APU firing up there, so that's fantastic. Let's go over here to ground operations. Release to ground power, release to chocks. Go to doors and arm the doors. Let me go ahead and get rid of this tablet. Pop it over there on the side. Cool. Okay, let's go and tune into clearance, and let's see how things work out here. Dulles clearance, hello from FedEx 851 Heavy. We are ready for IFR clearance to Greensboro.
Flex, get 357, ready
let's see. Fly Guy Simmer says he's going to download it tomorrow. Did a brief flight earlier from Luton to Paris, and all fine. Fantastic. Been flying the flights, maybe, let's see, I'm going to head up and maybe hop on my laptop. Okay. Will says, hello. According to Jay, the voices are better. Is he talking about basic or local? I'm guessing local. I'm guessing local. Welcome in, Will. Night Random. Oh, good night, Random.
FlexJet 357, read back correct. Contact ground 121.9er when ready for push or start.
Ground 121.9er when ready.
So again, controllers are going to be basic. Local is going to be other planes, other traffic.
FedEx 851 Heavy, Dulles clearance, cleared to Piedmont Triad Airport. Scram 6 departure, with the glance transition, then is filed. Climb via SID. Departure frequency 126.65. Squawk 4551.
Alright, climbing via SID. Runway
Cleared to
30,
Piedmont Triad
scram,
Airport.
perfect. Okay, let's go
Scram
down
6
here.
departure,
Runway's
glance
in there.
transition, then is filed.
Scram 6,
Climb via SID.
glance
Departure
transition.
frequency 126.65.
Cool. Over here,
Squawk
let's go to,
4551.
not that one, this one.
FedEx 851
Checklist.
Heavy.
RTOs on this, that's all looking grand.
FedEx 851
Here,
Heavy,
we're going to get our
feedback
takeoff
correct.
speeds.
Contact ground 121.9er when ready for push.
And
restart.
then we have our trim 475. Overwrite this
Will
checklist.
contact
That's all
ground
looking good.
121.9er when ready for pushback
Cool.
or engine start. FedEx 851 Heavy, thanks. You're very welcome.
You're very welcome. Crash Leo, you're, hello to you. Dulles ground, FedEx 851 Heavy ready to push back and engine start. Facing the south. I'm assuming.
FedEx 851 Heavy, Dulles ground. Pushback approved. Face south.
Alright, face south.
Pushback approved. Face south. FedEx 851 Heavy.
Cool. Alright, release the parking brake. Pushback is commencing up here at the top. Let's go ahead and start engine number 1. But first we need to get some pumps going.
Get 357.
Hydraulics.
Taxi to the active.
Those are kind of important. Alright, that's working.
FlexJet 357.
Engine number
Runway
2
1
firing up.
taxi via Juliet 2, Juliet, Bravo, Kilo.
Clock's clocking.
Runway 1
Okay, cool.
taxi via Juliet 2, Juliet,
Trim is
Bravo,
475,
Kilo,
right?
357.
So let's put that trim on down below here.
Friendly 395 at ramp. Anyone request
That's pretty
pushback
close.
and engine start.
Let's see. Local voices are so good. Yes. I see SI reverse their price increase, and although that's great, I still can't look past Beyondatc right now. I concur. I concur.
Friendly 395.
Just walked in the house. I'll be in and out for a couple minutes. No worries, Irishman.
Face east.
It's gonna be a tight taxi out here. Get the big old MD-11. That's what Jay was flying today. The MD-11. Engine number 1's, sorry, engine number 2's good. Engine number 1's next. And get our flaps going down.
4853. Dulles ground.
It's a poppin' airport this morning.
Start approved.
Or evening, I guess.
Pushback approved. Face.
Okay, Florida. Updates from Beyondatc do matter. SI is not updating, they are downgrading. Dulles ground, FedEx 851 Heavy ready to taxi to the active. Alright, taxi lights on.
Runway 30 taxi via Zulu, Yankee 11.
Runway 30 taxi via Zulu. Yankee 11. FedEx 851 Heavy.
So it should be Zulu, Yankee.
United 10.
Oh, no, never mind. Never mind.
Request
Hold on.
pushback and engine start.
No, that's right.
United 108 Heavy,
Well,
Dulles ground.
I think we still should have gotten Yankee 4. This is Yankee 4 right here. Zulu doesn't go all the way down.
United 10.
I could be wrong. Probably am wrong. Up here at the top, let's go ahead and APU is off. Taxi lights on. And we should be good to roll.
Runway 1 right
Alright,
taxi via
throttle's
Juliet,
going up.
Kilo, Juliet.
Runway 1 right via Julie. Hit 1 kilo Juliet. Friendly 395.
One thing I
3682.
noticed yesterday
Request pushback and engine start.
with this Bravo is the fact that it doesn't seem to be fully calibrated.
Face east.
What I'm talking about is one throttle.
Face east.
I was
Cleared 36.
checking it in the FENIX because the FENIX you can see the percentage. It's off. One of the axis is off by like 1. Yeah, this does not go all the way down.
53. Runway 30
Yeah,
taxi
so it
via
should have been
Bravo,
Yankee 4 Zulu.
Runway 30.
So slightly off there with the tax speed, that's fine. We do know that Beyondatc uses the scenery. So if the scenery's off, or there's some sort of disconnect in the scenery, then you're gonna experience that. Where's this plane going? Personal jet, or business jet. Oh, watch the speed, watch the speed. Slow it down, take it easy. Take it easy. Alright, Zulu all the way down to Yankee 4. I'm used to parking down here at the first terminal, and then backing out and swinging on over there. I don't think I've ever done a cargo out of Dulles before.
Friendly 248.
Flying Guy says, I'll have to catch this one tomorrow, guys. I'm getting sleepy. I need to up in the morning for work. Gotcha. Thanks for coming on in, though. Robert says, objectively, SI is better than Beyondatc. However, Beyondatc is much better value for the money right now. I agree. Well, I think, yeah, objectively is the correct word to use there. I agree with that. I agree that objectively you can believe one is better than the other. You can believe one of the three is better than the other, I should say. Throw in FS HUD as well, right? There are many people who will rave about FS HUD compared to Beyondatc and compared to SI. It's all about your personal preference and what you're looking to do. If you want to have more off the rails per se, you know, SI is ideal for that. But ATC is very much on rails. You look at ATC, you look at traffic out there, they're typically following the same thing, right? You're going to have deviations because of traffic. But outside of that, you're following, if there's a SID, you're following the SID, you're going into a star, right? Or you're being vectored from your last waypoint. You know, ATC is very much on rails, as much as people say it's not. Talk to real-world pilots, they'll tell you it is very much on rails. You can expect the route. If you fly back and forth, you're going to expect the same route. With obviously runway changes because of wind. But for the most part, it's going to be very similar. Again, that's not saying one's better than the other. It's, again, your personal preferences. I was an SI user for 10, 12 months or so. Probably 10 months. But once traffic came out for Beyondatc, it really changed my experience when it comes to ATC. And then I've been dabbling in with FS HUD every once in a while. My only gripe with FS HUD is the fact that I don't care for their voices as much as I like the Beyondatc voices, especially the local voices. The same as with SI. And two, FS HUD doesn't have a built-in traffic injection. So you either have to use the built-in SIM injection, which I don't like, or you have to use like AIG or FS Traffic, etc., something like that. And I don't want to have another program running in the background when I'd rather just have one that does all of it for me. So Beyondatc will do the traffic, and we'll do ATC. Right? Again, personal preference. I think the FS HUD is a fantastic add-on. It's amazing for the price tag, and the developers continuously adding things into it. And I think people who use it should be very happy with it. But that's just, again, personal preference. Personal preference.
Exec Jet 532, hold position for company traffic. I'll call you back. Hold position for traffic.
Okay, should we get handed off to tower here momentarily?
FedEx 851.
There it is. Will says, can I make a $1 less stream soon?
Over to tower 134.425, FedEx 851 Heavy. See you.
Over the tower. Landing lights are on. Dulles Tower, FedEx 851 Heavy, holding short 30, ready to go.
FedEx 851 Heavy, Dulles Tower, wind 310 at 8, gusts 19er, fly heading 210, runway 30, cleared for takeoff.
30, clear for takeoff. Let's go ahead and go through our checklist real quick here. All looking good. Flaps. And normal. Descent. Okay, cool. Oh, jeez. Alright. Caught it at the nick of time, folks. Nick of time. Alright, bring up those throttle a little bit. Stabilize here straight on the runway. And toga. Heading 210, so we're going to swing over to the left. Inserts back. Winds are pretty much straight ahead.
Commute air 4853. Continue taxi. Continue taxi. Commute air 4853.
It's so weird not hearing FS, what's it called? Flight Sim First Officer. V1, rotate.
Runway 30, line up and wait.
Line up and wait. Runway 30.
Bob's a rate.
Heavy.
Gear up.
Commute air 4853. Hold position for traffic. I'll call you back. Hold position for traffic. Commute air 4853.
And let's go to heading mode.
Commute air
Vertical.
53.
Swinging over to the left.
Continue taxi. Commute air 4853.
Alright, looking grand. And let's bring up our first notch of flaps.
United 108 Heavy, Dulles Tower, wind 310 at 8, gusts 19er, fly heading 030, runway 30, cleared for takeoff.
Fly heading 030, runway 30, clear.
So I did have the air for one of the base, the voice, what you call the speech engine.
FedEx 851 Heavy,
But it was substantially faster than before, where it would kind of like lose connection for like 30 seconds. Substantially faster, substantially.
FedEx 851 Heavy. Good afternoon. 2,500.
All right, looking good here, looking very good.
FedEx 851 Heavy, Potomac departure, radar contact,
Potomac departure.
direct push, resume the scram 6,
All right, we're direct.
14,000
Let's go on down below here. Vectors pooch. Execute.
Clear direct pooch. Resume
And
Scram 6.
L
Climb maintained
nav.
4,000 feet. FedEx 851 Heavy.
Still hand flying. Bring up that nose a little bit.
Potomac departure, United 108 Heavy, 1,200.
United 108 Heavy, Potomac departure,
Very cool sunset here in Washington.
climb and maintain 17,000 feet.
Clear direct right. Resume the jacket before. Climb and maintain 17,000 feet. United 108 Heavy.
Definitely had to fight. Is there a lot of wind? Yeah, it's a 31 knot wind. I'm fighting the ailerons here. 6,000 feet. Let's see. You sound tired, Lex. You've worked too hard. No. Today was a very slow, boring day. I did not work at all. I'm just tired because it's a boring day. Alright, AP's going to come on a little earlier than I like. Are you clear from all the apps except Beyondatc? Not yet, Will. I haven't gone through it all yet. That's going to be a weekend project. Maybe I'll start getting my list together tonight. Kind of make decisions. I'm thinking about, I don't know. It seems like a whole big project if I do this. Another format, another Windows format. The last one I did was, when the hell was that? Let me check, actually. Now I'm curious. Go into System. Install date. Where the hell did I put that? Here we go. 7... Oh, that was back in July. That was my last format of Windows. I don't know. There's no reason to actually format. Alright, landing lights coming off, taxi lights coming off. Well, I don't know. Again, there's no reason for me to format, but it would clear out all the flight sim stuff, and I can start from scratch that way. It can make it easier to remove things, but I can use Revo for that kind of stuff as well. I just don't know what exactly I'm going to get rid of. It's going to be a very hard decision, because I do use... there's things I have to keep regardless, like Mobiflight. I have to keep Mobiflight because I need that, right? I probably should keep SimApp Pro installed. I don't run it, but I should probably keep it installed for updates to the WinWing products I own, right? Beyondatc, I like to have that for above, you know, so you can see that during stream. I guess it's not necessary. I could probably make my own little, it won't show all the information there, but I can make my own, you know, departure and arrival thing that I can update every time. Removing Beyondatc would save some resources. Yeah, I don't know. I gotta go through that list. But, you know, there's things like Cabby I don't want to get rid of because I love it. FS HUD, or it's not FS HUD, sorry. Well, that's one too. Beyondatc, APL, New Sky. Those are all keepers. FS First Officer I absolutely love. So I can't get rid of that. So I don't know. I don't think there's going to be, honestly, going to be much I can get rid of. Beyondatc might be about the only thing I could honestly think of right this very second. Obviously, got to keep the Navigraph stuff. So I don't know. I don't think I'm going to have a very big list of things to remove. Now that I think about it. I don't think I'm going to have a very long list of things to I'll have to go through the community folder as well, I think. Let's see. Also, when does the giveaway end? For Beyondatc, that ends on... When does that end? Sunday, I think? I think I put it for Sunday. Giveaways. Yeah, Sunday. Sunday evening is when that ends. There's not even 4 people that enter. That's crazy.
Good afternoon. To 1,300 feet for 2,900 feet.
Friendly 248, Washington Center. Continue climb to 2,900.
Alright, almost at 18,000 feet. Without having without having first officer going, I have to automatically change all my stuff now. I've gotten so used to doing the altimeter at 18 and all that jazz. Alright, here's 18, so standard pressure. That's in the box. Cool. Let's see. He also had a little time to shed tears as he deletes add-ons. What do you do for work? Just curious. I work for FedEx. Not a driver, not a pilot, nothing like that. I just work for FedEx. Lex has been... What is it? Yeah, Lex and I have been a pair of slack asses today. Speak for yourself there, Mr. Irish man. 16 flights in 13 days. God, I need something better to do. 16 flights in 13 days is very good. Although I typically get 16 flights in a week, so that's 7 days. I'll be definitely behind this week because of NASCAR. So I'll get my 10 in this week for sure. Today I'm gonna get up to 7 because I'm at 5 right now, so I'll get my 7th flight in tonight. And then we'll probably do another 1 or 2 tomorrow. Probably 2 tomorrow as well. So that'll put me up 9. And then Saturday and Sunday. Maybe not a Saturday. We'll see about Saturday. But Sunday. So I should probably be at 11 probably by the end of the week, I would say. Howdy from KBNA. Welcome in, Firebird. I'm working with the FSFO dev to donate my profiles to you for a giveaway. See, that'd be awesome. That'd be cool, Jay. Keep us posted. At this point, I doubt I will use them. It's really sad, though. It's really sad because it's a very cool program. I think the pricing is good for what it offers. And I don't know if, like, I'm not flying with it today for this flight, just because we want to keep the voices to a minimum here on stream so we can hear the Beyondatc stuff. But I typically can't fly without FSHUD, or sorry, FSHUD, jeez, without FSFO now. I absolutely love it. I think it's fantastic. Just sit in an office, but for FedEx. Nice. Don't lose my package. I've been sent from the U.S. I won't lose it. Trust me. Someone else will. Yeah, so this Beyondatc update isn't really a surprise to me in terms of what it offers, but let's go and look at the notes real quick, because again, it's been out for a while for the early access, or sorry, for the experimental. I always get those mixed up. So let's go. I'm gonna go back real quick to experimental because I want to see when this one. Okay, so last update was October 4th. Yeah, so I would say that's almost 6 weeks, right? There have been some other minor quote-unquote updates. But, okay, let's look at the big notes here. Start from the top. Here we go. Local voice model. A completely local voice model, but with accents limited to the US / UK currently. There are hundreds of voices. Blistering fast response times, a good alternative to basic voices for speed if you have connectivity issues. If you have issues running local voices, ensure you have the latest VC installed, which you can get from there. Recheck your local voice setting after installation as that may have changed. Departure handling. RNAV departures should now work more reliability. Reliable. RNAV departures should now work more reliability. Anyways, better support for departures requiring vectors. Traffic now flies more sensible departure routes on complex SIDs. Traffic speed animations. Improved handling of ground speed. Traffic flies at a more realistic speeds. Note: external tools such as little navy map may not display accurate values used to Beyondatc traffic map for real data. So you can get that from Beyondatc at beyondatc.net/download. Some third-party sceneries may have major runway elevation bugs up to 30 feet offset. This may still cause aircraft to appear to land above the runway. Traffic data selector. New options to choose between auto, summer, and winter data sets. Auto switches from daylight saving times or close to it. Summer forces the most up-to-date data. Core improvements. Complete refactor of traffic pathing to reduce collisions and avoid sharp turns. So we've seen that before on stream, especially where the plane will just dart off to the left. Improve runway access when extended thresholds exist. Oh, that's interesting. Improve turnoff logics to avoid long runway rollouts. Oh yeah, with Seattle, yeah, runway 16 left. Yep, I remember that. Continued work reducing traffic-related stutters. Improved traffic path selection in certain layouts. Then we got traffic injection. Full refactor preventing duplicate aircraft and improving stability. Improved parking selection logic to favor departures over arrivals. Better arrival flow when flying to the same destination airport. Improve park density handling. I wonder how that works. I wonder what that's all about. I have it set for 4 now, but who was it? Was it Jay and Irishman, I think, were saying that they've seen more traffic, even though they didn't change it. More park traffic, even though they didn't change the setting. Approach and star logic. Default approach selection now picks the highest. So this was something that Irishman taught me. So Zulu's first, then Yankee, then X-ray, and etc. Improve star assignments when multiple stars exist for the same transition. Fix cases where planned stars was not being applied. Approach now recalculates after METAR changes when the star unchanged. Reverse vectoring fixed when airports lack procedures. Fall back to visuals. Backup METAR source used for primarily missing. Hold on now. Backup METAR source used if primary missing for player airport. Helps in New Zealand region. I think I stumbled upon that one before. Improved ICAO METAR praising. Sorry. FAA logic updated to avoid forced traffic. Fixed historic METAR download issues. I remember reading about that stuff. Corrected incorrect interpretation of weather patterns. So there's snow. Yeah, I remember reading about that too. We read about that on one of the streams. Updated the latest information here. Airline information. Replaced broken US. Okay, yeah. Okay, this is big. Replaced broken US male co-pilot voice causing basic voices to time out. Basic voices improved. VPv6 routing, migrations, better fallback handling, general stability fixes. Other improvements include updated max cruise altitude, improved traffic, faster server error detection for basic voices, that's recently updated, and then early vector behaviors improved after altitude changes. And then a bunch of bug fixes, a large number of fixes across the board, including but not limited to fatal errors, GSX, runway assignments, traffic movement, procedure handling, and then a bunch of airport updates. I thought Minneapolis was already on there. Huh. And then here's a little information here. This feature brings all experimental features that have been in testing to early access except PCDLC that is still in the work. Oh, okay. I thought CPDLC was added to this one. My bad. So that's still only an experimental. So if you have experimental, you're going to see the CPDLC stuff here, right there. So that's only for experimental still. Okay, cool. So a host of major updates coming for this one. I love how they say everything's, oh, they actually do say, I just saw this. This one, major version airport. They actually use the major. You got minor, minor, hotfix, hotfix, hotfix. This is experimental notes. And then minor. They actually did use major. That's fantastic. Okay, so let's go ahead and put our arrival. I'll get looking at chat here in a second. Arrival. We're expecting runway 23 right via Henbai 1 and Arrow. Execute. Alright, we got that all set in there. What's chat saying? Chat is saying... let's see...
Contact Washington Center 127.925, FedEx 851 Heavy. Have a good afternoon. Washington Center, FedEx 851 Heavy, flight level 280.
It's, you know, to get good at the New Sky stuff, you really just gotta realize what it's tracking. So it's tracking center line, right? It's tracking your landing rate, and then of course the ops intern as well. But you just got to figure out what it's tracking, and then work on making sure you are the best you can at those, right? That's kind of how I did it with APL and with New Sky, with On Air, etc. Did you see the new laptop automatically buy for me? It's unbelievable. There's a new laptop. Inserts a Mac guy. Yes, but you've done 5 flights on New Sky. I've done 60.
Brickyard 4396. Contact Washington Center 124.05. Have a good afternoon. Center on 124.05. Brickyard 4396.
What's everyone's thought on the new Steam stuff that was released? Well, will be released.
FedEx 851 Heavy.
There is the new VR, there's a new controller, and then there's the new Steam computer, I guess. We'll expect Henby 1, runway 23 right, FedEx 851 Heavy. Jesus. I don't think it got me on that one. Oh, it did. It did.
Delta 2799 Heavy. Contact
We're almost at top of this. Well, I guess we're not almost at top of the descent, but we're getting closer. This is a typical Lex flight here. A short long hop. Okay, let's start preparing our arrival information then as well for the minimums. That's going to be 1064. 1064 for the Barrow.
Lindbergh 4423. Contact Washington
Whoops,
Center
way past.
134.4. See you.
A little bit more.
134.4.
Okay, there we go.
23.
1064 in the box. And then I'm going to go ahead and just put in 3,000 feet for the arrival. The plane will, well, I'll do 31 because that's where we're going to come in for the, intercept the ILS. Okay, that's all looking good. And then down here at the bottom, let's go ahead and click on init. And this is all descent information. We're not quite there yet. We have our V-speeds already for the arrival. Cool. Jay says, bet SI will think twice before raising prices again. Plan is, Ploon is polluting the chat. Go easy. Irishman is banning. He's in ban mode. Anything under 200 miles, yep, long haul.
Washington Center.
And yeah, if you're interested in Flylex is our virtual airline with New Sky.
After Arrow, cleared
Irishman's done a lot of work with making routes, and he's always changing it up, always accommodating with whatever aircraft you want within the airline. So come join us on the virtual airline at New Sky. Go to newsky.app and download it, and then join our virtual airline named Flylex. And I am slowly trying to get things figured out with liveries. So the FENIX, obviously, I feel is the most flown aircraft here in the community, right? The 319, 320, and 321. And I've gotten a few pricing. and it seems to be around $100 for 3 variants. That's $33 for paint per plane. That just seems a little excessive to me. I understand it's a niche thing within a niche market and all that jazz, right? But $33 for a paint scheme seems pretty darn expensive. I just don't know.
Greensboro, FedEx 851 Heavy.
How much I'm willing to spend on this, because I'd rather, like I was telling Irishman, I'd rather take the money that we've had donated for the liveries to use to buy keys for like Beyondatc or FSHUD or you know, FSFO or something like that. I'd rather do that versus a paint on a plane. It just seems crazy expensive to me. It just seems really expensive. I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking this, and maybe it's reasonable, but you know, to just have a thing out here that says Fly Lex on it for $33 a plane. We're not even buying a new plane. We'll just have a livery on the outside that, you know, you'll see, what, 10 minutes of your flight. I think it's just crazy. Ting says, give you a plane to edit. Do you know how to make liveries? Go to our Discord, ! Discord, let us know. Like, I'm willing to pay. You know, we have money. Like, I'm willing to give people, you know, a few bucks, but I think $100 for 3 planes is just crazy expensive. Crazy expensive. Considering that you can spend, you know, we're going to all spend 15-20 bucks probably, you know, if you do it, on the PMDG 737 updates. And that's going to probably be per plane as well. So we're probably all, if we have, you know, 3 different variants of the 737, we're going to end up paying, you know, $45+ maybe to have it in flight in 2024. Irishman with the 10 gifted memberships. DME, Excessive Salty, Jay Newberry, Kinnis, Craig, Ronald, Ting, oh, sorry, not King, Ting, Ben, Centerline, AJ, and Dave, all courtesy of the amazing Irishman. Not only has Irishman worked hard on New Sky, but he's also been a huge supporter of memberships here at the community, and many other things. Keeps the chat going in Discord when I'm not there, which is, I'm not there often. I'll pop in whenever I can during the day, but yeah, Irishman keeps the community rolling. Irish, what about me? Let's see, I don't Discord. Oh, you don't Discord? Okay, well, that's a problem. Like, I have a Blender model for the plane, you know, for the 320, I think it is. I have one. I just don't know how to. I need to watch a video. Someone is very, very nice and sent me a video of some steps. But I don't know how to convert that Blender profile to work properly in Flight Sim 2024. That's where I struggled with. I was able to export it. I was able to get it imported, but then the plane was pink. You know, the checkered flag or checkered board pink liveries. That's what mine was like. So I need to figure that out. Insert, heading to bed. Have a great night. Thanks for coming on in. Hope you have a great sleep. We'll hopefully see you on the next stream. Just give me a plane to edit. Come on, for fun. Well, you can edit one. But I need you in Discord because I have things I can share with you, or we have things we can share with you in Discord, but you don't do Discord, so I don't have a plane to give you. To edit, at least. It's Chief Captain Irish. Heading 170. Okay, gotcha. So we got our vectors for the arrival. Very, very good.
Lead Hendy heading 170. Expect
Irish or
right. FedEx 851 Heavy.
Irish or Will, you know what to do. All right, we're coming on in at Henby. We're going to swing over to heading 170. 170. Again, Irishman, thank you for the 10 gifted memberships. Welcome on in, all co-pilots, Lex co-pilots. That is 10 new members. This, I think we're on a record this month. I think we're on a record for, thanks to, you know, Irishman, and then those who, of course, resub. But I think we're on a record for most subs in a month. Like active memberships. I'm pretty sure we're at a record. There's our Discord for those interested in joining the Discord. And then we have, of course, Fly Lex. The more the merrier. We have a really cool team. And we've had a lot of good flights. I didn't do a Fly Lex flight for this one because it would have been losing money for the airline, and I didn't want to do that. So here is our Fly Lex, our new Sky. If we go into our airline here, we can see Irishman has... I showed this off the other day. I showed this off on... What day did he stream last? Monday? Oh, so he recently added these 2 new awards you can have within the airline. So we have Lucky Charm Tour, which of course is in Ireland. So you can do all these routes here, and then you'll have unlocked the Lucky Charm Tour. And then of course we have the other one, which is Tea and Crumpets Tour, and that is here in the UK. So you can do these routes here, and they're all really good routes. I like how they're ideal routes in terms of timing. You know, a lot of people don't have time to fly, but these are nice and short, except this last one. This one's too a little longer. But yeah, these are good ones. And then of course he changes the operations very often. So what the hell? We got a super long one here. But right now we're over here in Saudi Arabia. This is interesting. So you got some really cool flights in Saudi Arabia you can do within the airline. But of course you can do anything you want. You can do individual flights as well. You can book your own personal flight, which we could have done here for a cargo flight. But like I said, if I booked this one, it would have lost money for the airline, so I did not. Almost at 18,000 feet. And we're just going to maintain 4,000 feet. Standard pressure. There we go. Altimeter is 3011. Got that in there. And then we're landing runway 23 right, so we're going to end up swinging over here to the right a little bit. I believe this is our runway, right? Yeah, that should probably be our runway. And we're going to heading 170. So let's swing on over to heading mode. 170. Descent's looking good. I think we're a little high on the approach still. So I'm going to go ahead and go to manual descent mode. Let's bring our speed back. Let's get 230. And let's bring out some speed brakes to slow us on down. Okay, Crashing Wheel says, click on Tea and Crumpets, I want to see me. Oh, yeah, I can show you, yeah. So let's go back in there real quick. Okay, so here's, let's go to My Airlines, Manage, and then we have our awards, and then Tea and Crumpets Tour. And if we scroll on down here, we can see who's active, right? And here is Leo. He's done 8 legs so far, 8 legs. So that's cool. So he's done, well, we have a couple different planes here. The Embraer, the Max, and then we have the Phoenixes on there as well. Very cool. So yeah, Leo's done the 8 legs for that route so far. Will with the 10 euros, thank you for that. Save up for a trip to Amsterdam. Hopefully one day. That'd be cool. That'd be really, really cool. Not a scheduled flight you wouldn't. Hold on, not a scheduled flight you wouldn't. Tea and Crumpets is a Lex Award come true flight-wise. Not a scheduled flight. Oh yeah, scheduled flights you wouldn't lose money. No, no. But only the ones that you book, like just a random flight you book. And let's see, Patrick says go Leo. Fantastic. Yeah, he's getting close. He's getting close to complete that one. Our speed's looking much better here. Again, thank you, Will, for that. And again, thank you to the 10 gifted memberships from our good friend Irishman. I think crumpets might be the tastiest thing ever made. Serious. I don't think I've ever had a crumpet. What the hell is a crumpet? I gotta look up what a crumpet is. Let's see. What is a crumpet? Crumpets. So it's a cookie. Crumpets are a traditional British tea time treat that are similar to small spongy pancakes So they're like soft? They're like little soft pancakes? You top them with butter, jam, or other spreads. They are different from American English muffins, typically more dense and bread-like. So they're like a pancake? Alright, landing lights, taxi lights coming on. Interesting. Alright, 4,000 for the altitude. Alright, now it's time to start focusing on the flight. This is where I get in trouble. Yapping away. Alright, at that point we want to be at 2,000 feet. Oh, sorry, 28. 28. So we're looking really good. Looking good. Maybe a little bit, just a tad bit high. I'm going to go ahead and adjust the vertical just a little bit more. We'll go 210 on the speed. Verticals, or sorry, landing rate 141. Or sorry, geez. V speed's 141. 141. Yeah, so we're a little bit high, but we're looking pretty good on the descent. Lexi betrayed me. Rather have a Greg's sausage roll? Irishman. I watched a video. I watched a video a while back ago that taught me about Greg's and the sausage roll. And yeah, I want one myself. They look amazing. They look incredible. Yes, but fluffier with Nutella, they're great. Okay, so they're fluffier than a pancake. It's a high-end English muffin. Irishman just throws it out how it is. It's a high-end English muffin. But it said it was supposed to be fluffier than an English muffin. English muffins they're dense, right? They're dense. I think this is our airport here. We're landing right, so this should be our runway right there. Alright, we're still a little high in the approach, a little fast also. Let's go and get our first notch of flap down. That's going to help slow us down. Yeah, the Greg's? Yeah. Oh man, the video I watched, it was comparing fast foods in the UK and then here in the US. Here coming down. And because there wasn't an equivalent to Wendy's, I think it was, they had Greg's. Or no, there wasn't. 7-Eleven, I think is what it was. We have the airport in sight. FedEx 851 Heavy. Our approach mode is armed. Localizer is captured. Glide slope is going to be captured next. Glide slope's captured. Speed's coming much faster down. Great. Speed brakes are down. Spoilers are armed. We're 10 nautical miles out.
2,500.
I want one. Yeah, they look really, really good. Really, really good. All right, once we land here at where are we at? Greensboro.
Greensboro Tower, FedEx 851 Heavy,
We're gonna
visual runway
exit
23 right.
Delta. I have no idea where cargo is, so we'll just kind of find somewhere to park. Oh, it's on the other side of the airport? Oh, Jesus. I'm not going to travel all that much. 23 right, clear to land. Winds are at 5,300, so it's a slight crosswind, 5 knots. Right now I'm showing a 14 crosswind. Alright, get that speed down. Did I say 141? 141. Flaps 20, flaps 25 coming down. Alright, and let's go to approach on here. Looking good. And full flaps 30. Greg's is good, but they tend to burn their sausage rolls here. Oh, really? I think you should start an award for the next one. Irishman, I told you, I have to make sure I get my APL flights in this week. It's gonna be tight getting them in. Get that dang racing. I'm having a blast flying. Not flying. Well, flying, yeah, but the NASCAR game. It's freaking awesome. It's just I have a force feedback wheel. I have the Moza R3, and it's, man, it's like a workout. It's a workout. All right, we had a slight cross crab coming on in. It said 5 knots, but it's 12 right now. All right, we're stabilized. Looking good. AP is off my aircraft. Yeah, definitely had a crab coming on in. Bring up that nose a little bit. Incomplete. Oh, I forgot to do the checklist for landing. That's fine. We got it. We got it. Not concerned. Not concerned at all. Steady. All right, looking good, looking good. Man, night lighting in 2024 is spectacular. Spectacular. All right, a little high on the approach. Get our nose down. Let's get on down, get on down.
Approaching minimums. Minimums.
Landing.
100. 50. 30. 20.
Here 3571, holding short, runway 23 left.
Steady. There's a touchdown. Oh, steady, steady it. Reversers.
Yard 3571, Greensboro Tower.
151 on the landing. 151.
Runway 23 left, cleared for takeoff. Fly heading 050, runway 23 left, cleared for takeoff.
Our reversers disarmed. Welcome to Greensboro. Where the local time is, I don't know. We're gonna exit here at Hotel 2. Flaps coming up.
Heavy, exit left at Foxtrot.
Foxtrot. Although my map says Hotel 2.
FedEx 851 heavy.
Okay. And landing lights. It is really dark here. Landing lights are off.
Blue Street
I
5021.
don't think I have a add-on for this airport. I'm pretty sure I don't. Yeah, I don't. You can see the buildings here. That's definitely a default Asobo. So we're gonna just park on over here, call it good, and then move on over to our next flight.
Ground 121.9.
Jay says, I hate the 777, the worst plane ever. Crescendo says it's nice to different approaches and see different sceneries. Oh yeah, absolutely. Glide slope. There was no glide slope in there. Well, I came in high actually. So do I, and I still choose Flight Sim. What was it? Okay, over here to the left. I am definitely realizing that if... Whoa, was a plane take... Whoa, that was weird. If you take a little break from Flight Sim, like, I'm not talking about much, like a day. If you fly daily and take 1 day flight or break, I think you get better at landing. I know I am a very consistent buttering machine. I know that. You know, you all know that. You see it all the time. Okay, parking brake is set. Over here to the left, let's go ahead and go to ground connection, set shocks, request the power. Ground power is available. APUs, or sorry, ground power is on. Going down here to the bottom, cut off the fuel. Okay, first flight with Beyondatc's update was fantastic. Well, that's interesting. I didn't book this flight, yet New Sky gave me my landing rate. That's cool. So if you just have it on, it gives you a landing rate. Okay, so that flight is completed. Let's look real quick at what APL gave us, and then we'll start up the second flight. Indibills 350 over the 777 any day of the week. Will, that's a bannable offense to Jay. Bannable offense. Another 100. Look at the score of 100 going on. Jesus. All right, our next flight here is Fort Worth Alliance to Houston. That's going to be our next flight. And it's probably going to be our last flight, honestly. We're an hour in. That's going to be another hour flight, so probably 2-hour flight today. I do plan on streaming tomorrow for sure, and then, I don't know. We'll see about Sunday, or Saturday. Okay, let's go ahead and get out of here. Main menu. And start up flight number 2. One thing I've realized, I'm gonna do the 777 again. I'm having fun flying this plane. One thing I've noticing is that some streamers, a lot of streamers I should say, take a lot of time on the ground. I know sometimes I do, but I like to kind of get just going, you know, get rolling here. Okay, FedEx parks here if I'm correct on that. And I'm gonna do 777. 777. That guy there. Oh, that's not that right one. Change aircraft at APL. And we're going to go to the L. Perfect. Okay. Sim dispatch. And then we're going to go to the freighter again. And then generate this flight plan. While that's generating, let's go ahead and load on into the airport. And we're gonna go, yeah, I don't have an add-on for this one either. I thought I had an add-on for this airport though. Oh no, actually no, I know there's a bug with Flight Sim 2024. I think there's a free one on FlightSim.to. Okay. Let's let this settle on in for a little bit, launch up Beyondatc again. And let's see if I can get New Sky working for this flight. Okay, so I'm gonna show you how it works here. So you go to book a flight, and we're gonna go to cargo flight, fly Lex, and then our you can just make up your own flight number. I just use APL's numbers, and then it is Dallas Fort Worth, or not Dallas, Fort Worth Alliance, going to George Bush W, and then 777. Scrolling down below here, book the flight. It says it's green, so it's all good. If it's yellow or red, then it means you're going to lose money. But we're green, so we're going to go ahead and start the flight. And do you want to close it? No, I just started it. That's weird. Okay, so we got that going there. And Beyondatc is doing this thing. Why would I want to close the flight? AFW. What the hell happened here? I'm not sure why it's saying, do I want to close the flight? I started the flight. Maybe it didn't like that I restarted. Or having to restart the sim. Maybe? I don't know. Let's see. Guess who bought the 340? Dead Stick, welcome on in. Not you. Will says you need other glasses. That is another week on the street, LOL. Not me. Howdy, y'all. What's the big Beyondatc update? Absolutely no idea, is what Crashing says. There's a lot of stuff. We'll go over it again here in a bit, if you like. Let's go ahead and get this second flight going. So we got the Beyondatc going there. Over here to the left-hand side, let's go to the electronic flight bag. Request a SimBrief again. Up here at the top. Utility. Start. But even when I'm not streaming, I was talking about this earlier, but even when I don't stream, like, I feel like I'm pretty darn fast at getting things going. I just like to, I like to fly. I don't like to just push all these buttons and wait for 8 hours and load up all the cargo. You know, like, I know GSX has a reason, has a purpose, and it's beneficial to a lot of people. But I'm like I think I'm a speed pilot. I'm a, what do they call it? What the heck's that called? Not speed racing. When you like play a game really fast. Speed run? Yeah, speed run. I feel like I'm a speed run with Flight Sim on the ground. Alright. Set payload, set fuel, select the route. But I won't, like I said, I won't sim rate though. I'm not anti-sim rate. You know, if you want to sim rate, that I understand why. I just choose not to. I'd rather fly the long full flights versus, you know, even if I do like a 8,000 nautical mile flight, which I'd never do, I'd rather do the whole thing, actually fly it. Because that'd be the accomplishment I made, is I actually did the full thing. You know what I mean? Like Jay Russ does it all the time. Irishman does not 8,000. Well, Jay does. But like, Irishman, you know, he'll fly the long ones too, the full ones. Okay, we're expecting runway 16 right here in Alliance. We're going to execute this guy. Go over to performance, get that all going. Accept this. 250. I wonder why it does change it. I know P2 has brought it up before. Like, why does it change it? It should be pulling it from SimBrief, and SimBrief does say 250. That's always weird. Okay, so let's go here, and let's get our performance tool information. So we're going to do runway 16 right here at Alliance. And it's going to be a 248. Perfect. Takeoff. Flaps are 5. CGs. It's going to be exact same trim. That's crazy. Okay. That's all good. I heard the APU's fired up, ready to go. So let's go over to ground. Release. Remove. Doors. Arm them. Throw the tablet away. Well, not in the garbage, but there. Cool. I think we're good. Let's get Beyondatc clearance going. Alliance clearance, hello from FedEx sorry, FedEx 1155 Heavy, ready to go to ready to go to George Bush Intercontinental. I had no idea what I was trying to say there, I guess. Stumbling on my words is like, what are you trying to do?
FedEx 1155 Heavy.
No comment this time. Crashing Leo says no comment at this time. For what? What happened? What am I missing? Dead says you wouldn't mind Ben. Hold on, what's it say? Yeah, wouldn't mind Ben out of sim for 4 to 3 months. Would love to hear how it's progressing. Oh, very well. It's progressing really, really well. Yeah, I'll go over the notes again for you. I'm on a nice Atlanta to San Jose flight in the A321. Ooh, nice. What airline are you flying for, Jay? What plane? Oh, yeah, A321. So what? Yeah, what airline? New Sky? No New Sky. Usually just fly cargo for New Sky. Yeah, well, that's what cargo makes the most money. Let's see. Jay says, no particular reason other than I was reluctant to fly New Sky, but decided to try it on my cargo flights. Jay is trying out SI. He is having a 2-week trial. Oh boy. 16 right. That's beautiful. That's what we got. That's what we want. Departure information. 16 right via J-Pool. J-Pool 8. And Torin Transition. Torin Transition. Beautiful. Grand. That sounds great. And holy cow, all my flights are through APL, is what J. Russ says. And Irishman with another 10 gifted memberships. We have one to J. Russ. Welcome in, J. Russ, with the membership from Irishman. Mexican Aviator's been in here a couple different times. Mike's been in here as well. Mr. Suave has been, I think, in here as well. I think I've seen him. Twisted. No Man. Deepma. Woodard. Merdum. Major Dyer, and ATC Swede. All courtesy of our good man, Irish man. Bro is cracked right now. Is it what's it say? Oska Stick? I lost 6,000 on the airline crash, Leo says. Well done, Irish. Crashing Leo missed out again on the Irishman. The gifted subs. Yeah, I don't know. It's so random. I wish you could give individuals with YouTube. I really do wish that, because I would give people out, memberships, even in my own stream. Okay, we're on ground now. I think everything's ready to go, right? Alliance ground, FedEx 1155 Heavy, ready to go. Ready for engine start only. Jesus, I don't know what to say right now. But Beyondatc is doing his job.
Engine start approved. Call when ready for taxi.
Engines are approved. All right, let's go ahead and get our pumps pumping. CIs are on, and I'll auto there. Engine number 2 start up with first. Let's go on down here. RTO and engine number 2 firing on up. Let's go on down below here. Well, actually, first let's go up here to checklist. That's not checklist. Checklist. Okay. Override for that one. Over here to normal. Go to FMC, init, and trim is the same as the last flight. 475. Pretty close there. Okay, and then we're going to overwrite that. Looks good. Over here, anti-ice recalls, flight controls, and equipment's all looking good. Over the flaps next. Engine number 2 is firing up. Over the clock. Crash Neil says, or you can give me a $1 a month instead for having to deal with you guys. I think Irishman. What's that say? What's that error say? Engine shutdown. Okay. Engine number 1. I think Irishman would say it's the opposite. I think he says $1 to all of us each, $1 each for dealing with you. We're going to climb 5,000. 5,000 on departure, and squawking is 3511. 3511 squawking. Okay, that's all good. Engine number 1 is starting on up. Ooh, this is cool. Look at here on the side. The sun is setting, and the shadows are coming in for it. It's a really fast set. Irish had too many trumpets and rolls. Bite me. Our engine number 1 is good. Alliance ground, FedEx 1155 heavy, ready to taxi to deactive. That's what I've been trying to say this entire startup procedure here. And taxi lights on.
Runway 16 right
AP
taxi
off.
via Golf. Alpha Mike.
Golf Alpha.
Runway 16 right taxi via Golf Alpha Mike. FedEx 1155 heavy.
Golf Alpha Mike. Okay. This is FedEx land as well. Jay Russ with the... This is... Let's see, it says, this is for my free subscription from Irishman since I don't like monthly fees. Thank you for the 10 US J Russ. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. Okay, we're gonna swing over here till right. Right, throttle's going up. Thank you all for the donations, for the support today. It's been truly a lot of fun doing these live streams. You know, I talked about this a few months back, but I went from not liking live streams to loving them because of you all. It's just so much fun having these conversations with you, showcasing things, getting to know you more, and just, you know, having fun here in the sim. I made that video a few weeks ago about just, you know, let's just have fun. Let's enjoy what we have and stop some of the negativity. Because you don't need that in our sim. We have enough of that with the negativity in our lives, you know, day-to-day lives. We don't need that here in our sim. Let's just have fun, do what we want to do. But of course, you know, we have to be critical when we need to be critical. When things aren't, you know, working the way they're supposed to from a developer standpoint or from a Sobel standpoint, we need to provide that feedback. But do it in a respectable... What the hell plane is this? Do it in a respectable manner. What? Okay, it's loading in. It looked like one of those, like, military drones. You know, the unmanned drones? That's what it looked like. Jay says, Leo, we might pay you to leave. He doesn't mean it. He doesn't mean it. Oh my gosh, that was great. Alright, we got a white livery. This must be a Janet Air. Doesn't Janet Air use the white liveries? Well, we are in Texas. Well, isn't Nevada? Yeah, it's Air Force One's in Nevada. Is it Nevada or Nevada? It's like pecan and pecan. Pecan and pecan. Tomato. What other ones are there? Beta, right? Lex and Blex? I mean, that's not right. Let's see. Excuse me? Yeah. We don't need negativity. As I go on my little speech there, and J. Russ says what he says. It's all for fun. It's a fun spirit. We have fun here. I raised to $2 for ending Leo. There can never be another crashing Leo. I agree. Everyone here is welcomed. Everyone here is all about having fun here on the live stream, here in our Discord, right? Share the passion we have. Be excited about things. It was Jay Russ talking about the MD-11 today, and then who was it? Was it Random who was talking about buying the MD-11 for the next plane, or was it you crashing? I can't remember which one of you two. I think it was one of you two. The MD-11. The MD-11 is a fun plane. It really is cool. My thing, though, is if you're using Flight Sim 2024, I would personally wait to buy it until the 2024 version's released, because there are a few things that I have issues with. One is the flight plan doesn't seem to always load for the arrival airport properly, so you have to manually enter it all in. The other thing is the night lighting is broken in the cockpit. So you either have a full light on or you have no light at all. So one of those two things. Again, they're minor issues. Oh, that was a major stutter. Very minor issues. What the hell we got going on here? You see this building? It's melted. Where are we? Are we? Yeah, we are in Fort Worth. Okay, yeah. I want to say that's downtown Dallas over there. We're getting close to Jay's neck of the woods.
1155 heavy.
The best of all time, Leo says. And we're going to 16 right. Yeah, 16 right. Alliance Tower, FedEx 1155 Heavy, ready to go on runway 16 right. Alright. Landing lights are on.
FedEx 1155 Heavy, Alliance Tower, wind 165 at 11.
Everyone is welcome really sets a low bar after this.
16 right, cleared for takeoff.
This seems like a pretty cool stream. Love the banter. Oh yeah, Beard, welcome in.
Cleared for takeoff. FedEx 1155
We have fun. We have fun. Join our Discord. We have more fun there. We take the PG-13 off a little bit in Discord. Still gotta be a little respectful and, you know, understand rules and all that stuff, but a little more fun in there. It's a lot of the what's it called? Play with words. A lot of wordplay in Discord.
Alliance Tower.
Alright, throttle is coming up.
Runway 16 left.
And stabilized. Lights are all on. We're going to go direct to darts. Where the hell's darts at?
Runway 16 left cleared to land.
Darts is up there, I guess.
Runway 16
Alright, winds are straight at 12. Cool.
540.
It should have been ITT, I think, right? Not darts, but oh well. But they're ATC. They know what to do. Let's not question them. Because most of the time when I say it's a Beyond ATC issue, it's a me issue. Truer words have not been spoken. Alright. Rotating. And positive rate looking good. Gear going on up. Steady. And we'll probably be landing, well, yeah, because this is, yeah, this is east, so we'll be landing at night probably. Still. The last flight was at night. I was hoping to get some sort of like a sunset landing. I don't think it's going to happen on this one.
Contact Lone Star departure.
Flaps going up
FedEx
one notch.
1155 Heavy.
We're direct to darts. Let's go ahead and adjust that real quick.
Lone
Darts.
Star, FedEx 1155
Execute.
Heavy. Good afternoon. 1,900
And that's all fine. Okay. Good.
FedEx 1155 Heavy, Lone Star departure. Radar contact. Climb and maintain 12,000.
12,000.
Climb and maintain 12,000. FedEx 1155 Heavy.
LNAV, VNAV are on. Flight level 250 is what I'm going to pop in the box here. Because we'll get clearance up to that point. And flaps up. Cool. Very, very good departure. Very, very good. Alright, steady. Steady. Little bouncy. It's quite alright. Alright, looking good. Looking good. Yes, the MD-11 is not released officially in 2024. I've been flying it in anyways. Yeah, it works. Again, it does work just fine in 2024, but there are just a few technical issues, which I talked about. Let's see. Old people here in there lots. Whoa. That's offensive. Oh, update for Lanta. Thank you. Thank you, Irishman. We shall update. I got a Windows update. What the hell? Let's see. Update the Valanta. Thank you. And that is updated. Yeah, like I said, I don't know. Because, like, Valanta doesn't take a whole lot of resources. I like to have it. It's another landing rate thing, but again, it's not necessary 100%. So I could easily just put in, like, a little thing on the side here. Again, it's not going to track the flight. It's not going to provide that information, unfortunately. But it'll at least give you a to and from. So I can certainly go that direction if I really want to. We'll see, we'll see. I had the, but it doesn't work in 20, yeah, I think I was reading, because I was going to buy it, but I think I read that it has elevation issue, right? I think that has an elevation issue at Alliance. Leo or Theo, anyway, he is welcome. Whatever his name is. Everyone here is welcome, really, sets, oh, okay, I read that one already. Let's see. That sounds like a good idea, doesn't it, Irish? Which one? Does it sound like a good idea? Which one? Old people? Do you like the local voices, Lex? I do. I think they're great. I think they're fantastic. The landing light's coming off. And taxi lights coming off. Runway 8 left is what we're expecting for the arrival. Let's go ahead and pop that in. Yeah, I love the local voices. I actually might be to the point. I was talking about this before. What the hell? Oh, here we go. Gusher 3. Kind of want some gushers now. Torin. Alright. And we have our clearance up to that. Beautiful, all looking good. Yeah, so I guess I talked about at the very beginning of the stream, I normally would run with premium voices for the controller and then local or basic for the traffic. But the basic voices are really good, I think, for controller. I like to just keep things separated so there's no repeating voice, or there's limited repeating voices, right? With AI, you're going to have repeated voices. That's just how it is. There's only so many voices they can make, right? So you're going to have that issue. But I like to have it as limited as possible. That's why I run with basic voices. Now I'm running with basic voices for the controller and local voices for the traffic. And it works really, really well. I think it's running so well that I might not have to do premium voices anymore. Might not have to. I think I will from time to time, but I'm very, very happy with what I have. Very, very happy. Little bouncy, that's what she said. Let's see. Beard says, oh, there's the Discord. Gusher, that's what she said. What does that mean? Oh, that's awful. Again, play with words. Okay, so we're doing really good here. I'm still going to just do this 2 flights today. So this will be the second flight and the last flight for today. That will put us at about 2 hours for the stream, because I do plan on streaming tomorrow and I don't want to like overdo myself, because I've been known to do 3 flights and then just like get exhausted at some point. So we'll do these flights here, and then I'm going to go ahead and get some food going and all that jazz, and then probably do some more NASCAR tonight, because I'm having a blast playing that game. I don't watch NASCAR in real life. I don't follow it. I have no idea who's good or anything like that, but I absolutely love the game itself. It's really, really good, especially with the racing wheel. I have just a blast. I had a lot of fun doing F1 with the racing wheel, but I'm having more fun with the NASCAR game. I find the challenge of trying to maintain a line, right? The line that's going up, you know, drafting the best, whatever, to get to the top, getting over to the right lane, maintaining your corners, and you're finding your brake line, everything. It's just, there's so many complicated things about a NASCAR race that it's cool. It's not, you are going just in circles, round and round and round, but the details you have to continuously figure out and input, it's fun. And I started at 4% with races, now I'm up to 7%. So that gives me an extra like 3 or 4 laps per race, so it's not crazy. I'm still only doing like, you know, like a big track like Daytona or something like that. I'm still only doing like 8 laps, I think it is. So it's not like it's hours long race, right? It's like 10 minutes, you know, so it's nothing crazy. But I completed my first season. I ended up 2nd in the standings. My goal this season, my new season, is to get number 1. I want to be first. I want to win the championship. That's my goal. I won the first race, but I'm hoping to win the second one as well. I'm going to stream that hopefully this weekend, so that might be a Saturday thing, honestly. I might not fly on Saturday, at least stream and fly. I'll fly still. But I might do some racing on Saturday, because it's fun. I'm not sure how much fun it is streaming, because you can't really look at the screen too much, so I can't interact with you like I am now, which kind of sucks, because that's part of the streaming thing, but I would like to showcase it. I did have a request in the comments for the video I did post up on the channel to work on a video showcasing my wheel setup, so I can do that too, you know, for those interested. I don't know if I have it dialed in exactly the way I want it to, so I gotta do some work on that. Prepping for his birthday. What's going on for birthday? Where's P2? I know he said he had a long commute or something, so I think he's either driving home or something. I think he said this week was gonna be different, or unique. Shouldn't he be here causing trouble? Oh yes, didn't he say that? What now? Oh yes, he did say that, he did. P2 is eating out, I guess. Oh, is he eating out? Okay. I thought he's saying something about work too this week, or maybe it's just Monday with the snow or something. Crash Needle says we should all create a voice note singing happy birthday to him. Is it his birthday? It's not P2's birthday, is it? Irishman with another 5 gifted memberships. What is that? That's 25 Irishman today. Settle down, Irishman, settle down. We got 25 gifted memberships from the amazing Irishman. We have John Koska, Beanie, Jack, and Summer, right? No. Sumner. All courtesy of our amazing friend Irishman. That's 25 today, and that's also 10 from J. Russ and 11 euros from Will today. So much love, so much passion. All the money goes right back into the stream, folks. None of it goes into my pocket. All goes back to me buying hardware like this Honeycomb Alpha, Bravo that I bought. Goes right into buying that kind of stuff. You know, so you all support me tremendously out here on the channel. Very grateful for all the support and you know, all the fun comments, all the conversations we get to have here, and just kind of just getting to know you all and having a blast. I'm so excited for the expo. I'm so excited. Hopefully we can get as many people to the expo as possible to come join us. Leo's having a crisis. I'm watching driving to the pub for trivia. Okay. Oh, P2's doing trivia. Okay, gotcha. What, well, I don't want to ask you questions while you're driving. How bad is my luck? You missed out again, Leo? Leo's missed out, what, 4 times now? I think it's been 4 times. P2, hopefully your week's been great. Have fun at trivia. Hopefully it's amazing. Missing you here on the stream, but obviously I know life's life, and you know, have fun with doing what you're doing. It's important. I am free to fly tomorrow and Saturday, then birthday on Sunday. Oh, it's your birthday on Sunday. Happy early birthday. Anything planned specially for your birthday? I didn't know it was your birthday on Sunday. I haven't really been, I don't know if you've been talking about this in Discord, but I haven't really been into focus on it too much. While I work these morning shifts, I don't really get a whole lot of time to pop in there. I kind of just pop in whenever I can and take a quick gander and all that jazz. And P2 with 14 Canadian, that's like $1 billion here in the US now, you know, based on our current economy. Thank you, P2. Happy early birthday to P2 also. Everyone give P2 a big old shout out. Give him the emotes in chat there. Give him the emotes. The P2 emotes. And of course, Irishman should get some as well. Will should get some as well. And Jay should get some as well. And then the last flight was Butter, so I think we need that in there as well. Alright, now that Lex guy needs to be banned because that's way too many emotes. Can be part of the streams, please. Can I be part of the stream? You are part of the stream. We're having conversations. Poor Leo. We will all be in the members lounge, join the drinks, and Leo won't be allowed in. What Leo doesn't know is if you're a member here on the channel, you do have access to a secret Discord channel that only us channel members get access to, and that's where we have the cool conversations, like the big kid conversations, the really deep dive stuff. Unfortunately, Leo just hasn't been able to get a membership, you know, so he can't be part of that channel. That's life, man. Update on the Fly Lex livery. No, so I was talking about it earlier. I was talking about pretty much what we were talking about, Irishman, in our DMs, but it's, I don't know. Okay, let's put up a poll. Let's put up a poll. Let's do that. How about that? Let's let the community speak. Is...
Center on 133.3, FedEx 1155 Heavy.
Alright, there's the polls officially running now. Is $33, that's US dollars, too much for a livery? That's having someone make a livery for us. Is $33 too much money for a livery? This is where I'm having issues trying to figure out, because the thing is this, again, I compare it to the plane. I bought this 777 for $77. I bought a full plane that came with a bunch of liveries for free, United, American, Delta. Now I know this would be custom built. Custom, yes, $33 for a custom Flylex livery, yep. I know it's custom and all that jazz, but
Fort Worth Center.
a goofus like myself has made a Blender model. I have a model of it. I just don't know how to export it to make it work in the sim.
Airshare tree 20.
I just really need someone to do that for me. Can I send you $10 to do that? That's all I'm asking. That's all I'm asking. I have a livery made. I think I have it saved. That's all I need is someone just to take it and make it work in the sim. That's all. And that part is where I'm struggling with. I feel like I did the hard work and making the concept, the idea, making the model in Blender, livery. Just need to export at this point. But okay. So anyways, let's see. Okay, so I need info is what RJ says. Welcome in, RJ. Anyways, who is also Misty at Apex here in Discord and in stream here. We wish you a very happy birthday, P2, and a good shag too. Jesus. 33 for custom fly, Lex. Yep. Mate, we're meant for a. Hold on. What's it say? Mate, we're meant to be PG here. Is it a cool fly, Lex? I don't know. Well, see, they haven't made it. So let me show you what I have currently. Oh boy, where did I put that at? Does anyone have a... Oh, actually, I have it. Hold on. Hold on a sec here. Let's see. Okay. So this is what I've worked on. This is what I think I still have saved. And I like it. It's simple. It does the job. It could use maybe some color on the body still. But then I'll throw in Flylex here on the engines, right? Maybe not. I don't know. That's too much. I want something simple. But I like the way this is. I really do. And we also have the custom, the AI built one, which is this one. This is hard to make, but I do like this. I like this a lot. So, we'll see. I don't know. $33 seems really, really expensive. Really, really expensive to make a livery. That's my thing, though. It's a personal thing. Maybe I'm wrong. I already got the arrival information in. Altitude. I don't know if we're going to get 8 left still. I will plan for 8 left. 3,000 feet. Alright, got that in the box. And then, let's see, minimums 294. We get a back on this one. Alright, 294. Perfect. Alright, we're pretty much set to go here. Top of descent is right there, so we're waiting to see what's going to happen. Is Beyondatc going to give it to us, or do we have to request it? P2 says, thanks for the wishes. Got to go. See you all on voice chat tomorrow. Thanks for coming in, P2. Why is it only mine he can't read? What can I read? What can I read? What's going on? Crash Deal says, okay, bye, P2. Get that. Well, it takes the person 2 hours. That's 16 per hour. Fort Worth Center, FedEx 1155 Heavy, ready for descent.
FedEx 1155 Heavy, after by lead, cleared via Rice 1.
Alright, we're starting to descent now. Show the purple frame one for Irish. The purple frame one. I don't know where that one is.
After by Lee, cleared via Rice 1. Pilot
I had to search the Discord for these ones.
Level 200, George Bush Intercontinental Houston landing runway 8 left. Altimeter 3012.
I just don't remember. Let's see if I can find it.
FedEx 1155 Heavy.
Contact Houston Center 120.4. FedEx 1155 Heavy. Take care.
Let's see.
Houston Center, FedEx 1155 Heavy, descending via Rice 1, flight level 232.
Alright, we're somewhere around the 16th. Okay, here we go. That's that.
FedEx
11:55 heavy, Houston Center.
I don't know where the hell that is.
NetJet 5 a mic. Contact Houston Center 125.65. Take care. Center on 125.65, NetJet 5 a mic.
I know I posted a bunch of liveries, like the ones I was working on. I posted them in the Discord, but I can't find them now.
Houston Center, American 1390, descending via Corvo 2, flight level 280.
I can't find them. I don't know. If anyone can find them, let me know and send me a link or something, but
Roger.
they're in Discord somewhere. Alright, descent's looking good. There's that one purple one. I know what you're talking about. I like that one too. I think I scrapped that one because I had an old FENIX model that I was using in Blender. Yeah, I think that's what happened with that one. What about crashing one I made? What about the crashing one I made? I don't remember seeing that. Yeah, I don't remember seeing that one at all. Alright, I think the community is pretty much spoken on this one. We got 78% to 22%. Like, again, I understand it takes time and all that jazz and whatever, but like, I don't know. If it takes 2 hours, yeah, I understand the math there with $16 an hour, which is not a lot of money, but it doesn't take 2 hours. I did mine. I learned, okay. I did all mine within 2 hours, and that's learning Blender. That's watching tutorials, that's learning Blender, and trying to figure things out. So it took me longer. These people know how to do it. I bet you they can do a livery within a half hour. I bet you a livery can be made in Blender within a half hour. It's the part of exporting it that might take time. I don't know. I don't know how I made it that is. I don't know if you just push one button and it shoots it out, and if you have to change a couple of numbers and codes and all that, whatever, in the XML file, I don't know. That's what I have to watch another video on to see if I can teach myself. Again, I appreciate all the donations that we have, but I'd rather use those donations to buy things for other people in giveaways. You know, again, Beyondatc, FS, First Officer, or something like that. You know, whatever. We'll figure it out. But I'd much rather do that than 33 bucks on a livery. But again, if the community has spoken and I pull the trigger on whatever the community says. That's kind of how it works around here. With the exception of the Moza AB9. That was my decision. When you like making it, it can cost half the price. Yeah, and I like doing it. I really did. I had a blast doing it. Being creative and trying to figure things out, I had a blast doing it. I've always said I wanted to learn how to do it, which is why I want to. The problem is I don't have the time. The time is the issue. Between doing the streams, making content for the channel, and just, you know, having fun myself, I'm not going to just dedicate everything to the stream or to the channel, right? I want to. This is a fun side hobby, right? So I'm going to do my own flights. I'm going to play games. I'm going to watch movies. I'm going to enjoy my life. I also have another project I need to work on now that I agreed to. But I don't know. But I got to find time for that too. But I guess it helps me cut back a little bit on flying, because I do fly an awful lot. I do fly an awful lot, and I can use some of this time to be more productive and doing other things, right? Lex, I put it in the screenshot chat. Okay. Oh. we have this one here. We have this is landing in what was that called? Landing in Hudson. Here's the Hudson, Miracle in Hudson. Look at that nose, it's like crashed in there. That's really good. The AI did an incredible job. That's awesome. The buildings look fake in the background, but the plane looks really, really good. Alright, 14,000 feet. We're almost there, folks. Almost there. So, I'm very impressed. Oh, all right. I was going to go over the notes real quick. Sorry. Let me go over those notes one more time. We'll do like a fast one for the Beyondatc notes. Patch notes, sorry. I did say I was going to go through that again. Give me 1 sec. Okay, here we go. So, we're going to do like a super speed go through here. So, this is the one that came out today. The local voices have been added. Hundreds of new voices. They're really, really fast. Faster than basic voices because they run locally on your system. If you have issues, here are some things you can do. Departures have been improved with VNavs and traffic. Traffic has improved with speeds and turning real fast, unrealistic turns. Traffic data, you can now choose between auto, summer, and winter, so you can get more realistic timing. Traffic and ground logistics have been overhauled. Ingested traffic so that there's not duplicate stuff. Approaches and star logistics have been fixed. Sorry, oh no, it is logic. Yeah. So if you, it's going to default to Zulu and then Yankee, etc. for the ILSs, and then stars have been improved. Weather and METAR has been improved. Voices have been improved. Or sorry, voices. Fixes for voices that should not improved. Just fixes. Other updates included fatal layers, etc. And that's down here. Fatal layers are down here, and this one's for the Beyondatc traffic map, and then early vectors, which you've seen happen, and then the basic voices failing. So that was a speed run of these notes, but yeah, a lot of big changes with this update. Very big changes. This is a major update. I missed that. This is a major update. I always make fun of it because all their updates are minor, but this is a major update. Major version. Cool. I love them. Beyondatc is a good bunch of people. Good bunch of people. Love that livery. Let me make a better one. Be right back. Oh boy. You're becoming my go-to for everything Beyondatc. Well, I appreciate it, AG. I love Beyondatc. I think it's there are many reasons to love it, right? One, the product is really good, right? The product speaks for itself. I think that's what matters the most. You don't see them going out there and giving away free copies to showcase their stuff and all that stuff, right? You're not seeing any of that stuff. You're just seeing people like me who use it. I'm not sponsored by them. I don't get paid by them. I pay for premium voices, all that jazz. I just love it. I'm a user of it. I'm a 100% user of it, and I absolutely love it. But what makes it even better is the fact that all the people behind the scenes that work hard on it are very good, passionate people, and they just care about simming. They care about us as the community members. They just want to make a good product for us to enjoy. They already have our money, right? They already have the money from us. We spent $30 on it, or $60 if you bought the supporters pack. They have that money. They don't make any money off the premium characters. So they could just give up. They can say the hell with it. We got our money out of it, walk away. But instead they continue pushing out these updates because they want to get their product the best it possibly can. They don't rely on a subscription-based service to make their money to try to reel you in based on that, right? They just have a product and they love it. They're very similar to FENIX. Very similar to the FENIX company, or the FENIX developers. And that passion really matters to me. Matters the world to me. You can have a great product, but just be a terrible developer, right? You can certainly be that way. But that's not the case with FENIX, that's not the case with Beyondatc, and that's not the case with a lot of developers. But there are some questionable ones out there. Questionable ones. Greed, right? I'm not naming names. You probably know what I'm talking about, but greed, inconsistency, trash products, there are many not many, but there are a few developers out there that cash grabbing and all that jazz and overpriced stuff. But there are really good ones, iFly and Beyondatc and FSHUD and FENIX. Those are really, really good developers, in my opinion. The top tier developers, within Flight Sim at least. I know there's X-Plane ones too, but I don't use X-Plane, so I don't know anything about them. Drag required, let's clear that out. Checklist override, that's looking good. Landing gear override, good. Next, altimeter's been good, set. Speed brakes should be next for landing. V speeds are 142, so only 1 mile over Or when not over the last flight. Let's see. I'm starting to love it as well, especially because of the interview you had with him. That's awesome. That's fantastic. Look at the screenshots. Got it? Screenshots. Look at this. Look at that. That's a nice shot right there. That's beautiful. And then we have we got one crash, one taken off, I think, and what the hell is a helicopter above it? That's a weird helicopter. It's got wings on it. What the hell's going on with the helicopter? That's awesome. That's a beautiful shot, Irishman. I'm an Irishman, sorry, Jay. Gorgeous shot. Oh, P2 posted earlier today, too. I didn't see that. That's gorgeous. SAS. Alright, let's try not to come in too hot on this arrival. Not to come in too hot on this arrival.
Altimeter 3012, expect a visual approach runway 8 left, United 2456.
Alright, speed brakes are stowed away, and they are armed for the arrival. And we're going to maintain our heading until we get otherwise told. Just ignore the heli. Alright, yeah, definitely the community has spoken. 86% out of the community so far has, or at least here in the stream, it says $33 is too much for a livery. You're off course. What the hell is L?
Wilco.
What?
Clear direct
MLRR.
navigation. FedEx 1155 Heavy.
I don't know where that is. I'm on the Gusher 3 arrival.
United 1166, airport
Is that our next?
12 o'clock, 8 miles. Report the field in sight.
No, it's not our. Oh, hold on.
We have the field, United 1166.
Yeah, I don't know what that's all about.
United 1166, cleared visual approach runway 8.
I'm gonna stay where we are,
Cleared visual approach 8 right, United 1.
because this makes sense. Don't know what Beyondatc is talking about. What do you have an error? What's going on here? Oh, disco. That's fine. Alright, over here to the other side, and let's go to 10 over here. Good. 25 nautical miles out. Please tell me that the others aren't in the premium lounge crap. They probably are, Leo. You're missing out. You're missing out. One thing I do like about FS HUD, though, is the UI with FS HUD tells you where your next waypoint, what the next expected waypoint is. It's nice to have that. It's something I really, really liked about FS HUD's UI. I prefer the modern look of the Beyondatc UI, but I like that aspect of FS HUD. I need to jump back in there and try it again. It's been a little bit since I tried it. Night Shadow says, good evening, question, can you upgrade from basic to experimental program? Yes, yes. You can buy it. It's within the app itself. So if you go over to store in the app, go into store, you'll have the option to upgrade to the supporters pack. Absolutely. It's another $30, but then you have access to the experimental branch, which is now the same as the early access branch. But, you know, when they do the next updates, well, it's not the same fully because I guess CPDLC is only available in the experimental. But yes, so if you go into the store in the Beyondatc app, you'll have the option for the supporters pack. It's where you buy the premium characters. That's where you can buy the premium characters and the supporters pack, and then I think that's the only two options. There's nothing else they sell. Alright, we're going to go to heading 123 based on what I'm seeing for the iOS. Heading mode 123. I'm going to arm the approach mode as well. I don't know what that MLRRR is.
United 1853, fly present heading, intercept the 8 right localizer.
That's a weird. That's weird that it wanted me to go there. And then we're going to eventually turn to heading 087. 087.
Houston approach, commute air 4348, 14 14,000 3200, we have Tango.
I submitted my lighting photo to the Microsoft, finally found it. Have not seen another photo like it. Oh, it's freaking awesome. Alright, localizer's been captured. Yeah, it's an incredible one. Irishman, if you have it, if you have early, easy access, can you post it in screenshots and I'll pop it up here on the stream real quick? It's an incredible picture. Yeah, put it in Discord. Yeah, put it in the screenshots one if you have access, or easy access to it. That's an incredible photo. It's one of the best photos I've seen. Oh, a little bouncy here. 17 knot wind crosswind. We're looking at a headwind of 8 knots and 11 knot crosswind. It should be a winner, yeah, no doubt. If they had voting, like, we'd all be voting for sure. It's an incredible, incredible photo. The timing on it is just unreal. You know? Unreal. Alright, looking good on the arrival here. 20, about 20, well, 19 nautical miles out at this point. Got that crosswind still of 17. 142 on the V speeds for the arrival. I think my crashing one is better.
FedEx 1155 Heavy. Leave light heading 250. Expect radar vectors for visual approach runway
250? What the hell are you talking about?
Leave light heading 250. Expect radar vectors for
Light?
visual approach runway 8 left. FedEx 1155 Heavy.
Did it not want us on the Gusher arrival?
Air Shuttle 63.
Maybe I misread. Let me see. Let me look back at my notes. Actually, let's bring it up here on screen. Beyond ATC, right here.
Leave light heading 185, expect radar vectors
Okay.
for visual approach runway 8 left. Air Shuttle 6302.
Traffic, filter traffic. I don't want traffic.
FedEx 1155 Heavy. Airport is at your 12 o'clock 18 miles. Report the field in sight.
Oh, via Rice 1, that's why. We have the field in sight, FedEx, what are we? 1155 Heavy. That's why. We're supposed to be the Rice 1 arrival. I screwed that up. It's, again, what did I say earlier? Most of the problems I have with the INTC are my fault. We're supposed to be on the Rice arrival. That would make sense. Okay, so it's not beyond ATC going crazy. They just wanted us to come in a different arrival, and I just failed to understand that. It's up on screenshots. Cool, let me look at it real quick. This is an incredible photo, folks. Look at that. Jesus. Hopefully this one wins. Look at that shot, man. Irishman took that one. It's incredible.
Cleared visual approach runway 9er.
That's a perfect shot.
Approach 9er, United 675.
Yeah, incredible. Incredible. Hopefully he wins, because that deserves to be getting more recognition than our little tiny community here. Alright, looking good. 10 nautical miles out. Flaps coming down 1 notch.
185, expect radar vectors for visual approach.
Now let's bring 2 notches at this point, I guess. I'm going to go to speed. Manage it on my own. I don't trust the 777 with speed all the time. Localizer should be, or glide should be capturing shortly. I have no comment at this time. This is what Leo said. There's our Flylex again. Come join us. This is a Flylex flight on New Sky. Got lucky. There's some sort of traffic somewhere around us.
Contact Tower 120.725. FedEx 1155 Heavy.
All right there. Danger zone.
Houston Tower. FedEx 1155
Alright, gear coming down.
Visual runway 8 left.
Flaps.
2500.
Alright, folks, let's see if we can butter this one as well.
Houston Tower.
On landing, 8 left.
115 at 14. Runway 8 left cleared to land.
Runway 8 left cleared to land. FedEx
We're
1155
gonna
Heavy.
exit to the right. And there's cargo. Oh, cool. Cargo's right nearby us. Exit to the right. Alright, flaps 20. You live in Florida. I don't know if that's supposed to be a diss or not. There's a plane. They cleared us to land.
6302, visual runway 8 left.
There's apparently a plane. Oh, right behind us. They're gonna go around. That's pretty tight.
6302.
I'm 142. We'll see who that is behind us. See if we hear a go around. And flaps 30 for the arrival. That's what we're seeing the traffic for. All right, so we're going to exit to let's see, exit Foxtrot 8 or 8 Foxtrot Hotel. Then we're going to take Foxtrot Hotel to Echo Echo, and then park over in East Cargo. I have no idea if FedEx parks there. That's where we're going anyways. It's nearby. And the only thing that's lucky about Florida is leaving. Oh, Jesus. Irishman loves Florida. Alright, AP's off my aircraft. Alright, searching for butter again, folks. Man, I'm telling you, this TCA Yoke has been so much fun. So much freaking fun. There's few things that can get you really re-excited about flight simming, right? A plane, of course, scenery, yeah. The peripherals, yeah. If it's a good peripheral. And this is a really good peripheral. This TCA Yoke from Thrustmaster. Very, very good. Really pricey. But man, the accuracy that I have now in these planes is top-notch. I love my Alpha. I will always have a heart for my Alpha. But man, this is impressive. It makes me want to get the XPC Alpha. But I can't now. It's too much money on this thing. Alright, looking good. We're not getting our glide slope because we don't want to pay Will $10. Give him his money back. I'm not hearing any go around yet. I don't know if that plane's still behind us or what happened. 13 knot crosswind. I can feel it for sure. A little high on the approach now.
Minimums.
Landing.
100. 50. 30. 20. 10.
Up that nose a little bit. Oh, Jesus, that was a little bit harder. 243. Yeah, a little bit harder. Oh, reversers. 243. I didn't get the butter on this one. Kind of lost it last minute there. Man, Irishman, your little tip for the reversers with the Alpha, or sorry, with the Bravo is really, really good. Ah, there's the go around. Yeah, that was really tight to come in. Alright, landing lights are coming on off. Welcome to Houston. Alright, slow down, slow down. We don't want to get dinged for speeds.
Contact Houston, approach 124.35, air shuttle 6302.
War says AI, SI is good as well. Yeah, people say good things about it. Okay, let's see. It says 1 a.m. here. Now to sleep. Thanks for seeing you next one. Thanks, Will, for coming in. Thanks to you again for the 11 euros. Much appreciated. We'll see you for the next one. Have a great night. The only thing about Lucky... Oh, hold on. Night, Will. That's coming to me in about 6 minutes from now, is what Crashing says.
FedEx 1155 heavy. See you.
LunarJet says, who has a $33 well, that's the going price for a custom made livery, LunarJet. Yeah, that's what the pricing I'm getting is $33 for a custom livery for our Flylex livery. I personally say it's a little expensive. War Dog says, I'm where I want to be, pal. We're welcoming. We have no problem. Use what you want to use. If you like, you know, Captain Sim stuff, that's cool. Use it. If you like SI, use it. If you like FSHUD, use it. If you like Cabby, use it. If you like, what's the other one? FS2 Crew, use it. Right? Use whatever makes you happy. I'm going to use what I like. I'm going to showcase what I like. And that's beyond ATC. It's a business expense, though. Can I write it off as a tax write-off? Is that possible? All right, so we're going to taxi on over here. Well, very successful 2 flights with Beyondatc with this major update they had. Both flights flawless. I had one time where the basic voice didn't come through, but it aired out instantly instead of taking the sweet time to process. So I love that. I would love to see the error message to automatically go away, I guess. Maybe like another not even a window. I would like to see, like, I don't know, just an exclamation mark or something on the screen that says that the voice didn't work. Because then I gotta click on that window. I'd rather not, right? But that's a little thing. Outside that, vectors were great. I screwed up on this arrival. It should have been the Rice one. I did Gusher 3 and I didn't pay attention to the arrival change, so that's my bad. As I said earlier, most Beyondatc issues I have are my problems. Are pilot issues. Me not focusing enough on live stream. That just shows how little my brain can focus on multiple things at once. Irish says, yeah, that video was brilliant for the reverses. Oh yeah, it absolutely is incredible. So Sim Hanger, who does incredible videos, did one for the Bravo a few months back. And that's the one I used to set it up. That's one that the Irishman recommended, and it's really, really good. Sim Hanger does incredible stuff. Very good product reviews and all that. I trust his opinions. I do really trust his opinions on things. I'm not going to buy things based on his opinions only, but I trust his opinion, which means that I'm going to look at other people's opinions as well, and then make my own opinion to see if I'm going to make the purchase. I guess Amazon Prime Park's over here, because that's how I see Amazon Prime. What does Prime fly? 757s? Or they fly 777s? What is Amazon? Who can look it up real quick? What does Amazon Prime fly? I'm guessing 777s. So about to land the 737F. 737F? Is there a freighter version of 737? Wait, I got here late. What's new to be on? Oh, there's a whole bunch of stuff, Lunar. If you have the supporters pack, then you already been using them. But yeah, everything just went live tonight or today with Beyondatc for the major updates. Pretty much local voices, traffic updates, bunch of bug fixes, just a lot of good things. I got CPDLC still is only for supporters, but is this 3D inside there? I gotta check it out. Can't tell if that's a photo. That's cool. How'd they do that? It moves with you. It's 3D, but it's not. How'd they do that? Is it a mirror? I feel it's a mirror. I think it's a mirror, yeah. That's cool. Alright, what is this? This is a 737, right? Yeah. They fly to 737s? Prime? It's not a 737, is it? No, it's not a 737. What is that? What plane is this? Let's see. Buzos. 737, 767, and the 330. They fly to... Oh, Oh, this is the Airbus 330? Really?
United 2495 Heavy, gate Echo 20 taxi via
Interesting.
Foxtrot Golf, Foxtrot Alpha,
Very, very cool.
Foxtrot Hotel,
Okay, let's see. Let's get back into the cockpit here. Parking brake is on. Over here to the left. Gonna go to ground connections, set shocks. Ground power is on. Up here at the top. External powers are all on. Down here at the bottom. Taxi lights already off. Cool. And cut off the engine switches. Let's kill Beyondatc. And let's see. That's a trip. That was really cool. I like the mirror effect there. That's really neat. Okay, let's see what we got for New Sky first. So New Sky, let's close out the flight, see how our overall flight was. We have a 10 on that one. Fantastic. Keeping the score going. $82,000. Jesus. And then a 243 with challenging conditions because of crosswind. So I'll take it. Center line, all that jazz was good. So it's a very good flight with New Sky. And then with APL, here's my next flight I have on dock. This was going to be our third flight tonight, but it's a longer flight. I'm getting hungry, so I need to eat. And I like eating on stream. There's a lot of planes here in Denver, Colorado. Okay, so go to logbook and boom, 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 boom. 98. What happened there? Hard landing? Yeah, 341. Harder landing. Damn. There goes my streak. There goes my darn streak. I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 flights of 100s, and then I lost it again. I'll do that. I'll do really, really good for stretches. You see here I get, 4 or 5 in a row, and then I'll go back on the streak of just crap. Oh well. What's that bring my score up to overall? 99.9. I'll take it. So I got 7 flights in. I need 3 more flights for the week. Then I'll meet my goal for APL, and I'll get my bonus money. Which is it? Bonus money, right? 10. Is it? It's a big amount. It's 10 flights for the week. 25% salary. So I'll get a boost of 25% on my pay. So that's a big deal. That's a big money. That money can be used to purchase XP bonuses, stuff like that. So this is APL. If you've never heard of it, it's fantastic. Great add-on. Love it. Absolutely love it. Have to fly with it almost every flight. Pretty much every flight. Thanks again, everyone, for coming in. The poll pretty much, dominated the market in terms of is it too much money? And I guess people agree with me it is. So I'm gonna keep figuring things out. I want to try to make one on my own. That's my thing for sure. Will, again, have a great night. Crashing Leo, have a great night as well. I know you're going to bed as well. Thanks to you for coming in and staying in so late. I've been held hostage during the stream. RJ, hopefully you have a great landing. Hopefully it was fantastic. This was definitely my favorite stream. I appreciate it. The Beyondatc update was fantastic. We had a lot of fun here. Irishman, thank you so much for the 25 gifted memberships today. Thank you to P2 for the donation. Thank you to J. Russ for the donation. And thank you to Will, all for the donations. And thank you all for coming in today. Join our Discord if you like. We have lots of great chatter on there, and that's where you can keep up with the latest and the newest live stream that comes out tomorrow night, of course, or tomorrow afternoon for my time. And we'll see you all tomorrow. And have a great night. Have a great Friday. Take care.